Hi everyone. Today I'm going to read a column I wrote way back in September 1986, from 36 to 73. Question: what can 14 women ranging in age from 36 to 73 do on 2 cool September days in Michigan? Answer: just about anything they want. My group went camping. A rustic clearing on a remote island brought our 14 female campers together. They represented 9 states and diverse occupations, including a Chicago lawyer, a registered nurse, an interior designer, a nurse midwife, a New York management consultant, a trainer for an insurance company, a 73-year-old organist from North Carolina, 2 writers, 2 students, and a masseuse. Statistically, we had 41 children, 30 grandchildren, and 1 great-grandchild. Leaving behind our everyday lives, we sought to experience the great outdoors as none of us had before. We soon found out that our little expedition was back to nature and bare necessities when it came to our bathroom facilities. Freezing waves from Lake Huron were used for quick wash-ups, and the rest of our bathroom consisted of a shovel and a roll of toilet paper and a place behind one of the thousands of trees surrounding us. Now, that's what I call rustic. Our boat trip to the campsite was pleasant. A warm fall sun followed us as we crossed the 3 miles of water, but a cold wind off Lake Huron soon blew in heavy gray clouds and rain. We were lucky, though. The showers came while we were snug in our tents. What trouble we had originated with that cold wind, though, it stayed with us through the whole next day. Even though some of our women came from society's upper level, dress around the campfire was casual. In other words, we wore anything and everything that could keep us warm. I had on 2 pairs of socks, long underwear, a sweatsuit, a flannel shirt, a lined hooded sweatshirt, a stocking hat, and gloves. With all that, I was warm as long as I was hiking or gathering wood. I kept busy because if I stood still, I froze. When I crawled into my sleeping bag the second night, my feet were ice. No matter how much hot air I huffed and puffed at them, they refused to warm up. I don't think they thawed out until I returned home. And it didn't completely help that our 3-door tent had zipper problems. The doors wouldn't close, and we 3 ended up in a wind tunnel for the night. Why did I drive 5 hours to live outside without modern conveniences? Why did I leave home and family to freeze my feet with a bunch of strangers? Shouldn't I be content with my life the way it is? First, the camping was only for 2 nights. I knew I could survive whatever came my way, and I did. Second, I learned a lot about myself and about the 13 other women I lived with for those days. Lastly, if I get too content, my writing gets stale, and I can kiss my fiction work goodbye. The trip was stimulating and invigorating, and yes, if I had the chance to do it all over again, I would, even with my cold feet. Oh yes, I must add that the last night of our adventure was spent at the Grand Hotel with its fancy food and fine decor. Still, I appreciated my home and family when I returned. For sure. I still remember that wind going through the tent and just hunkering down in my sleeping bag as deep in as I could. Interesting, but fun. And all women. And I actually like the camping better than I did the night at the Grand Hotel. I'm not sure why, but it was a beautiful camping event, and I don't camp much now. Really, I don't camp at all now. Well, until next time, that's it from Sunny Book Farm.